Dear mathematics students, profit and loss are the integral parts of a business. So all businessmen are concentrating on the profit. Without profit, we will not run any business. But in some circumstances, loss will also a part of the business. So profit and loss formula is used in mathematics to determine the price of a commodity in the market and understand how profitable a business is. Every product has a cost price and selling price. So based on the values of these prices, we can calculate the profit gained or the loss incurred for a particular product. See, the profit can be calculated by the cost price only. There are several terms which are normally used in calculating the profit and loss. Let me tell you briefly what are the important terms which are used to calculate the profit and loss. The important terms which are used covered here are cost price, fixed, variable and semi-variable cost. See, while purchasing a product to sell, there are 2 to 3 types of costs, that is actual cost price, fixed price, variable price and semi-variable price. And after that you will have selling price and marked price, list price, margin. So all these factors are very important while calculating the profit and loss. Also we will learn the profit and loss percentage formula. See, let us discuss each and every terms one by one in this class. The first important term is cost price. The price which is paid to acquire a product is called as cost price. Just we will purchase it from a wholesaler. That cost which we are purchasing is called as cost price. All the overhead expenses, transportation, taxes, etc. are to be considered here. That is included in this cost price. So next one is selling price. So selling price is the sum of the money which is finally received for the product by the customer. That is the price at which the product is finally disposed of is called as the selling price. So one more term is marked price. The price which is listed or marked on the product. So we can tell it as MRP. I think you have heard about MRP or MP. Is also known as the quotation price or printed price, catalog price, invoice price, etc. So this is called as marked price. Now we are in the important part, that is called as profit. If selling price is greater than the cost price, then the expenses of selling price to cost price difference is called as gain or profit. What is profit? Profit is selling price minus cost price. So this is important factor, that is selling price minus cost price is, so whatever the expenses coming in between will be deducted by the selling price. That selling price minus cost price is called as the profit. Let me give you an example of a profit. Example, let the cost or price of a quintal of rice is rupees 1000 and the shopkeeper sells the same for 1125 per quintal. Then the profit equal to 1125 minus 1. That is the total profit. We can calculate it as 125 per quintal. Then what is loss? So loss, if selling price is less than the cost price, then the excess of CP to SP is called as loss. I think you have clearly understood what is loss is. So cost price minus selling price. If the selling price is less than the cost price, then the loss will occur. I think you have understood the concept of the loss. Example for loss, let me give you the example. That is, let the cost price of a score of mangoes be rupees 220. If the fruit vendor retails each mango for rupees 10, then the cost price per mango will be 220 divided by 20. That is, he is selling this mango for just 10 rupees. But he has purchased this for 11 rupees each. Since the score has a 11 items, that is 11 per mango he has purchased. So selling price is rupees 10. Then loss can be considered as 11 minus 10. 11 minus 10, that is 1 rupee per mango is the loss. So by this calculation, I think you understood what actually loss. Loss is the difference between cost price and selling price. If the selling price is less than cost price, there the loss will occur. Now we are at the important part, that is profit percentage. Profit percentage formula. The profit percentage formula can be calculated as profit divided by cost price into 100 into profit divided by cost price is the profit percentage. So cost price, say 100 rupees is the cost price. Let me give you example in the next part. That is 100 rupees, 10 rupees is the profit and 100 rupees is the cost price. Then automatically the profit percentage will be 10%. The last part is percentage loss. The loss percent can be calculated as, in the same way how we calculate the profit, in the same way we will calculate the loss percentage. That is loss divided by cost price into 100. That is, if the loss is 10 rupees for a cost price of 100 rupees, you will have a loss percentage of 10. So it's a simple way. So in this class we have described about the profit, loss, cost price and all other terms. So how to calculate the profit and loss of a business, and in the next class let us discuss about the problems, which will some simple problems regarding this profit and loss chapter. And thank you all for to be with us. Thank you.